Australia's trade with China is already worth about $160 billion, and that figure is now likely to grow, with the Chinese Commerce Minister signing the free trade deal in Canberra.
For Australia, it means more exports and lower prices for consumer goods. For China, it means more exports and it means high quality food.
What China wants, we've got, and what we want, China's got.
Australians want Chinese electronics, and they'll get things such as fridges and televisions without the current 5% tariff, while the Chinese will be buying up more of Australia's goods, tariff-free as well. An independent body says it could mean 59% more dairy shipped off to China, more than 40% more meat, and more coal and iron ore. Including the Korea and Japan deals, the economy will be boosted by about 9,000 jobs a year.
Australians yet unborn owe a debt of gratitude to this Minister for this agreement. I think it deserves a round of applause.
But Labor is wary of the fine print, poring over the 163 pages of this agreement that have been released. Chinese companies will now be able to bring workers to Australian projects without the need to try to find local workers first, with no limit on how many.
Temporary skill migration is an important part of our system to fill skill shortages, but it shouldn't be used as a means to bypass local workers.
At the end of the day, what we need to do to be able to employ anybody is to make sure that investors have certainty. The protections there in terms of wage rates, etc., are all there.
Labor also concerned about the investor-state dispute settlement. That will mean Chinese companies can sue the Australian government if new laws disadvantage their business.
We do have some concerns which we will look at very carefully through the parliamentary processes.
Many farmers, miners and winemakers were celebrating when this deal was first announced. They too will now be poring over the details of the deal. But the government says it sat idle for long enough, and it says that where Kevin Rudd failed, Andrew Robb, the Trade Minister, has succeeded.
The Minister made 9 trips to China. I know the previous Mandarin-speaking Labor Prime Minister probably made a lot more, but was anything achieved?
Tom Connell, Sky News, Canberra.